Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica here with
Kayvon, founder and CEO of Bells of Steel.
And today we're going to talk about Wildman Athletica and Bells of Steel partnering up to make cool shit. I have partnered with Kayvon's company because he is a man of great innovation and vision, and we have made our first product, an update of a competition adjustable kettlebell, which takes this one item from replacing 19 other weights to 41 other weights with just a small addition of thought and engineering, making existing products better and better over time. I want to team up with this man because he does cool shit and he tries to make the world cooler and more fun, and I think that's great.
It's been really great working with you so far, and you know it's funny because I've been doing kettlebells for a long time. I think one of the guys who works for me who was helping do our influencer management and some of our PPC, we had maybe a customer that reached out and was like, you gotta do something with Wildman. So I started looking you up and watching some of your videos. It's like, oh, that's a great coach and technique is on point. And so we sent you some product to review. It's been fascinating to see the rabid fan base you have. Because I have after you check out on the website, there's a little survey, optional survey, that says, how'd you hear about us? What's your favorite YouTube channel? And just everyone's like, Wildman, 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 Wildman. I'm like, damn, this guy's like...
Nice to know that people are actually watching my insane self-thought videos where I contemplate the creative and insane nature that training could be.
It's a nice breath of fresh air. A lot of content can be pretty convoluted and kind of inaccurate. So it's been cool working with you, helping to develop this product.
This product does essentially make kettlebell training perfect. It's not all the way perfect for everybody on the planet yet, but we're hitting at least, I think, 75 to 80% of the population could use this piece of equipment to get everything that they want. And we are going to work on other products to get the rest of people, but we just have to get things through design and through testing and everything else. Yeah. But the goal is to take kettlebells and have them reach their true potential. It doesn't have to be pure strength training. It doesn't have to be pure sport training. What we need to focus on is the things that the most people need. Basic human movement, and then giving people a product and a plan to actually get what they want out of training. I get super nerdy with training, and I've always had to change my plans because the equipment did not exist. Now we're making the equipment, and we're gonna make more equipment over time.
It's cool too, because this is something I specialize in, bringing these products to life, storing them, shipping them. It's so hard to do that, but then you've got your end of things where you're coaching people and doing lessons, and that's so hard too, right? I've tried to do that. I've got my old YouTube series you can watch, some of my coaching. I just wasn't that great of a coach. And so it's great to be able to partner up with somebody and be like, okay, you got the training aspect, I got the equipment aspect, and then be able to just deliver the best of both worlds to people and simplify the process too. It can be overwhelming on your end when you're, working with these people who are selling these programs and they're like, well, where do I get the equipment? Which one is going to be reliable and whatever? And you can put your stamp on that. And then even for my people too, people are like, where should I learn kettlebells? I'm like, well, Wildman's my favorite coach, and just being able to have that synergy, that.
People don't understand what goes into creating a product. Yeah. Somebody has to create it, then you have to talk about it. Somebody has to draw it in CAD. You have to figure out the thickness of material, the type of material, the material science that is going to go into it. You have to find somebody that's going to manufacture it. That person has to meet your expectations of quality of material and fit and finish. Everything has to go together. Now you have to design boxes. Yeah. You have to figure out how to get it from one area on the planet to another area of the planet. They have to go into a computer system so that the orders can be placed. There are so many steps. And it's one person cannot do all things perfectly well. It's just not enough. It's better to team up with somebody who's better at something than you are, and then you can both work together to get a better product out there and make the world a better place. I always kind of half joke that I'm trying to make the world a better place by just giving people usable exercise equipment. And you're also doing the same thing. Innovating products, figuring out how to get them to market, doing all the other side of engineering, not just the program design engineering, how to do how much, when, and how frequently, but the material science, the product development, and the engineering economics of trying to get people the absolute most value for the least amount of money. That is not something that a lot of companies do. But I love your work, and I love so many of the products he sent me. You can feel design intention in a product if you're really that much of a nerd. But to solve a problem elegantly with engineering economics, I think is like a real step forward. And to me, that's like the basis of civilization.
Yeah, well, I'm excited for this, for all the things to come. What's that thing that we're dropping next? It's
Problem. So I have a list of 50 pages long of ideas. So we're starting at the beginning, at the simplest one, that's the easiest economically to solve and bring to market. And then they're going to get crazier over time. And I have faith that he's going to figure out a way to actually make my crazy equipment ideas come to life.
Yeah.